When you come into the gallery now, in the present exhibition, the first thing you'll see is this piece of sculpture, and I'll just have a look at it. You may be interested in looking at it, and I'll talk about how it developed and what's in it. I mean, it is complicated, there's lots in it. You see it standing in this crater. Whatever this is standing in this crater in sand. And you can distinguish an old, sort of old city, or an old settlement. You can see the walls broken. There's a suggestion there of a tower, possibly medieval. And as you get nearer the surface, you get nearer to a modern city. You get a gridded city. It's as if a modern city has been bombed. I think there are 2 craters in it. There's the second. And out of the center of it is, I suppose, growing. It looks like a tree-like thing. It has these leaves, and in these bays it has a series of small figures. If you look carefully at them, you see from the bottom they are rather sort of simple creatures, maybe water creatures. And then as we come further up, we get into the reptiles, the early mammals, the primates, and the ancestors of man. There he is in his niche. The same thing goes on in each of the 3 segments. Different creatures, but creatures thought to be our human ancestors. We're looking there into the face of our ancestors. And again into the niche. The 3rd one here. These things are more fish-like. And again, there's the gradation through into the primate and up into the more of the ancestors to man. This is a platform above them, presumably into which man has migrated. And there's various elements there concerning the life of man. There's a kind of theatre there, with the theatre goers are actually looking at us. Underneath these caverns, here's an interesting figure. There's a face there, perhaps you can see it. A man is thrusting himself through a surface. It may have been in a library. It's full of tablets, and out of his mouth are falling these letters. It's a reference, I suppose, to the difference, the breakthrough from the primate mentality through into the language zone and human consciousness and the development of our intelligent human beings. But you can't help thinking that the sculpture is also ironic in that sense, because basically it's a mess, it's broken into pieces. The sculpture gives you an overall impression of it being smashed and broken. It's not a very optimistic piece of sculpture, but it's fairly dramatic. That's why I like it anyway. So if you would like to see this in the flesh, come to the St. John's Hall Gallery in Barmouth, and there it will be.